If you're a truth seeker or a spiritual seeker, you must have so much self-inquiries inside you. You might often question about how the universe works, what really happened inside you, the correlation or the connection between the universe and you, and how divine works and how you work towards your divine will or etc. I'm pretty sure if you are highly aware of yourself, you might at least once questioning about how divine will and free will work. This episode, we're gonna dive deeper about divine will, free will, and everything in between. Hello beautiful soul! Welcome back in this channel with me, cindyaco. If you're new, in this channel, we talk about consciousness, vibration, energy, frequency, and everything you need to know about the universe inside you to help you transcend yourself so you can be authentically powerful as the light of the universe. First of all, thank you for just being you. I appreciate you on a deep level. You are here because you are ready to dive deeper into the universe inside you. You're very welcome to the Words of Influence community. I put the link below. If you feel related to this channel, kindly like, subscribe, and also hit the bell button below so you can keep updating everything that you need to know about the universe inside you and how to transcend yourself, nourish your soul, utilize your divine energy to help you align with your divine purpose. You are here with a divine guide in divine time and divine purpose. I'm so glad that you are here. You must know that to understand the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, because the universe is all about energy. If you already watched my previous episode about dimensions, you must understand that in each level of consciousness there are dimensions, and in each dimensions there are stages that have polarity in everything. Each of stage there are certain reality created by perception. That's why you're here, to help the search know thyself through you. Everything that you create in your reality through your perception is the possibility in quantum field or in high intelligence dimension. You are not that small because every possibility matters to the universe. You are an eye of the universe. Your divine eye, you and your experience matters. If you have another self-inquiries, kindly comment below. Let's discuss together. First, I'm gonna remind you that when we talk about divine or the source or something greater than ourselves, it back to the parallel universe, which means another you that exists in another dimension. If we talk about the universe, the source, the divine, higher power, higher intelligence, or even your younger self, everything is you, is the same you in another dimension. In another word, as you live in the present moment or in your reality right now, the same you also live in another time and space and in another dimensions, which means there are multiple you in multiverse. When we talk about multiverse, we talk about the collective consciousness that combine, unite, and ignite together, called Christ consciousness. The source, or what we call Christ consciousness, is splitting up to the super soul, and the super soul are splitting up to higher soul, and higher soul are splitting up and become you and another soul or another you in another dimension. There's a glimpse of the multiverse. Oneness and awakening makes us realize that the universe is inside. That's why know thyself is the key of all wisdom, because everything are connected in you. Reality only exists because of you. If you freeze time, you also freeze how you see and look at things. Means there are no possibility because you stop working, you stop experiencing. As the time goes and you have the opportunity to experience, the opportunity become the possibility, data or memory to the high intelligent data. That's a glimpse of multiverse that I share in the beginning of this episode from the metaphysical point of view. I believe that if you're here, you are an open-minded one, so you keep open your mind for every possibilities. You keep creating your own reality consciously because you realize that everything in you is divine. Your authentic life matters to the universe. Everything that you create is a byproduct of yourself from with and back to the universe. Now, I'm gonna specifically explain about divine will. Once you know a bigger picture about multiverse and the parallel universe, even though there are multiples you, but realize that the only moment you have is only right now. That's why now or living in the present moment is all that matters. When you're living in the now, you have so much opportunity to live in the gratitude, to live in abundance. Because now the present moment is all you have. Everything that you need is already in you. You are the possibility itself. You have awareness and free will. Free will can only be activated when you are highly aware of yourself, awake that you have this divine opportunity with you. Self-awareness comes from your consciousness, and your consciousness is your soul. It's the true you, your essence, the pure observe that watching you, that guide you, that want the best for you. Because your consciousness is you. When you are in the present moment, you are in alignment with your consciousness, your higher self, your true essence. When you already realize your free will and you are aware of yourself, you have an infinite possibility to choose your own reality. You no longer become a victim of reality, but you are the creator of your reality. As your consciousness shifts, the mentality shifts from victim mentality to creator mentality. When you tap into creator mentality, you realize that you are the possibility itself, you are the hope itself. You might be the outsider or live in the edge of society, and maybe you experience solitude, or you feel your path is lonely, or unplug yourself from the matrix because of your bravery to be you, to walk in your authentic path. You might get labeled as rebel, arrogant, individualist. Once you keep going, do your inner work and allow the universe flows through you while unfolding your divine purpose, you're no longer called rebel or negative label, but you got positive label as successful people, visionary, revolutionary, transformer, overcomer, because you become the winner of yourself. You have conquered yourself and go beyond your limits. That label will automatically turn into a positive label. So for you that right now you're in solitude path, or you feel lonely because you choose your authentic path over blindly obey the society rules, just keep going. The more you evolve, the more you become one with the creator. The more you understand how the universe works, a metaphysical paradigm about truth, reality, everything as a fruit of your soul mission. In oneness, you will no longer separate with God. God lives in you. In religion called Holy Spirit, Buddha, Kundalini, or state of Nirvana that focus on oneness, you no longer see hell and heaven as a place, but you fully realize and understand that heaven and hell is a state of mind. It's already within you. State of mind is about frequency and level of consciousness. If you want to understand about states of mind, you can watch that episode and realize that when you tap into Nirvana or a state of heaven, means you are vibrate in your soul vibration, in your soul dimension. You no longer separate with your higher self, but you become one and aligned as you were, because you were born in that state. You were created by a stardust, shining is your natural state. But because of the limitation and the matrix and the veil of forgetting, soul totally forget what you really are when you incarnate on this 3D reality. The journey will become much more amazing, much more adventurous, exciting when you keep evolve yourself and unfold your divine purpose. Means you come back home. Your journey is no longer to find your goal in external things outside you, but you totally back to yourself, to your home, inward. Your true anchor is here. Let your heart and intuition guide you, because those are components of your soul to unfolding your divine essence, your true essence. Divine will doesn't work as society or this physical reality said, but it's actually already written in quantum field. Your job is to let it unfold by creating your own reality. As you're creating your own reality, you will replace the history that has already created but not aligned with who you are now. Replace the history with his story. Even though sometimes you feel you are out of alignment, but you still exactly where you were meant to be. When you choose your own path, you choose your own sacrifice, you choose your own beauty. You can choose your own reality. No matter how lost you are, the universe will always bring you back to alignment through every adversity you should face. The more you're aware of yourself, the more you do your inner work, the more you speed up the process towards divine will. Everything's back to the source. Oneness means you are capable and have an infinite possibilities and choice to make a transcendence with the divine. Free will is actually a privilege that already within you. What are your superpowers to help you remember what you really were in the first place? Everything's divine. So be grateful for everything. Even you think you have nothing, you are abundance. You are the love itself. You are the possibility itself. The light you see in the stars is the light you have within you. So keep shining as you are. You are the star of your own story. Make sure it's a worth watching, worth reading, it's a worth remembering. I think that's all that I want to share in this episode. Thank you so much for watching this episode and tuning in with me, cindyaco. See you again in my next video. Of course, we're gonna dive deeper into the universe inside you. And more than that, Namaste. My Neo, recognize the Neo inside you. See you again.